Hi everyone and welcome back to BumbleBeeCrafts. Super excited today because I am back with the hashtag Joys of Wednesday DT challenge. Missed a week last week just for personal reasons, but I'm back now with week 8, I believe it is, week 8 of the hashtag Joys of Little Joys of Wednesday DT. So this week's kit that I'm going to showcase and then we'll have a lovely little play with is called Good Ol Gents. It's called. As usual, all the links and everything will be below. So this is what you get in the kit. It's a big ephemera kit. So you've got these lovely note cards, vintage bookmark notes. I love the top hat. I've got an idea for what I want to make with this. You get some here with like a sketched gentleman's face. That's really good. You get a background page. I think you get 3 or 4 background pages. So you've got this lovely one here with the old clocks, and it's really grungy and nice. You've got this one here that's got a bit of a collage with some lovely grungy background. You've got this grungy background, and then you get this one that's really grungy and nice. So this week I'm definitely challenging myself to be really grungy in my work. The last few times have all been very pretty, very shabby chic, but yeah, we're getting our grunge on today. So this is some of the ephemera you get, fussy cut elements with the top hat, the little hand and some images. You got this lovely letter here and ledger. You get some little cards here and this little fussy cut hand. I think that's going to be good to work with. I like him. I've gone ahead and fussy cut all of these out, printed them on card and everything, and I've already got some ideas to use for him. So you've got some little images around here, some more images on here, sort of men's clothing. They look very dapper, don't they? Then you get this page, which I'm really excited about because I want to be able to make some little just some little journaling cards with these as the focal point. I really like those. And then you get these like cabinet cards, but with like steampunk all around. So yeah, it's a brilliant kit. So yeah, the links and everything will be below, but let's get on and have a play with the kit. I have got a second kit of Heather's called Vintage Pharmacy. I may dib into that. Might save it for next week because I've got an idea to do quite a big project actually with this. It was just going to be some basic ephemera making, but it's kind of turned into a big folio flip project here, as a lot of my projects do. They start off with the kit, let's just have a little simple play, but no. I've gone and given myself more work to do, but we'll see how we go with that. I made these a few weeks back now, not on camera or anything. I was just having a play around, completely out of my comfort zone with these, not done anything like this before. I was kindly gifted it in one of my pen pals, some of the Tim Holtz dolls, and I wanted to just play with them. So I've stenciled on the back of this digital with a stencil I have that's got some cogs on there, and then we've just decorated it up, and I really wanted to carry on with this style with Heather's kit. So let's dip into the kit. As I said, I've already fussy cut everything out. So what I had an idea of, which should be quite quick and simple to do to start with, if I can find where the other top hat is. There it is. What I want to do is when this goes in a pocket, it will go up to obviously that, let's get a ruler and I'll show you, it'll be easier. It will tuck into a pocket like this, but I want all of this to be loose so that you put this bit in here. So I'm going to need to cut off this hat and attach just this top bit to it. So yeah, this is my idea. Then we can decorate it up, put some grunginess on it. So let's just cut the hat off of here. I won't waste this because I'll straighten that up, and that could be a lovely little journaling card. So we'll just leave that to the side. Okay, now, yeah, my idea was that when you glue that onto there, just like that, it will tuck into a pocket. Say that bit of the book is the pocket. It'll tuck in like so on there. Okay, so we need to ink it. I've got my usual vintage photo, but I have pulled out because I was thinking of doing some other grunginess to it. I did bring out my other inks, and I've got my black as well. But we'll see what the vintage photo looks like. See if we like that round there, or we do want a bit of black. I don't know, I think that's not too bad actually. Let's ink this one. I'm getting bits off of my foam pad here. Alright, let's go down. Oh, it's quite dark, the vintage photo. I forgot I re-inked it the other day. My re-inker arrived and it's quite dark. Okay, let's just grungy that up a bit more then. Make it look like that. Okay, so there we go. So I think if it's going to go into the pocket, how did I say, you'd want to pop it into the pocket to there. So you just have that overlapping, or do we want all of the hat to overlap? But then I'm worried about this bit, it's quite flimsy, so no, I'm going to just do it in line with this. So let me get my pencil, make sure it kind of sits. How does it sit? Slightly off. Let's put it on here then, and we'll get it straight. This is me being precise. Oops. So we're going to glue like that bit down, and if we say we're going to glue it all the way like so, and then that's the lip that tucks in. Okay, so let's get my glue. And we've got a faint little line across here, and we go around. So how's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing well. Thank you very much for supporting my channel and the subscribers. I've had some new subscribers, so thank you very much, and thank you if you've been watching my channel from the start. I do appreciate it. Okay, let's put this on here. Lovely. I think that's going to be really nice. Now, what do we want to do on the actual card? Do we want anything? I wonder if I've got a bit of, I've pulled out a bit of grungy, or is a bit of pink in there? We don't want a bit of pink thread, do we? Let's get rid of that. I just wondered if maybe something like that. There's still a bit of pink thread in here. Oh, there's pink thread all in it. That's why. It's because I pulled it from a pot that I keep all my threads on my sewing machine in here, and they are just fab to pick up and use for grunginess. So I'll stick the pink back in there. Plus it looks really pretty. I think it looks really pretty in the jar. So let's see, that bows that way round, and I was just thinking we could just put that on there, and then what do we want? Do we want a little stamp? Or do we want a little, I think this might be a bit too heavy because that's going to be tucked in, isn't it? I wonder then, I've got this surgical gauze that thankfully don't need to use for medical purposes. So I was just wondering if a bit of the blue would look good. Not those scissors, they're my little paper fussy cut scissors. Let's use these. And just kind of don't know if it's making it looking too feminine. Maybe because they wouldn't have something like that on their hat, would they? I just wanted something on it, I think. Maybe we need to have a little focal point or something on here. I've pulled out all sorts of little bits and bobs from my stash. Maybe we need to make this into a bit more of a manly cluster by having like that on top of it. I actually quite like that now. That really just kind of tones it down, but I'm just wondering if it's the bow that's making it too feminine and whether we just need to do that. Let's have a quick little look in here and just see if we've got anything small that's too bright. I like these, but I want to use them in their entirety. Or do I actually? I'm wondering. Let's have a look. We've got a bird on there. There's a few more here. Let's just have a look at these. So what do we got? A couple of birds. That one's got much more of a crest, and I'm just wondering if that would look right on there. No, I think I'm going with the stamp. Okay, so let's get this glued down. I'm taking far too long to decide. I'm still recording, yeah, taking too long to decide. So it's good to challenge yourself and get out of the comfort zone, which these are. I mean, I always admire, like Tracy Fox does absolutely fabulous grungy style stuff, and she works with some of the Tim Holtz bits and that, and it's just fabulous. And obviously you've got the Tim Holtz makers and everything. They just, it's lovely, and I really do admire how they do that, but I've never really never played around much with that. I tend to just go to my default setting of slightly vintagey, but sort of like with some florals and butterflies and stuff, and I think that's just because I love nature so much. So yeah, this is slightly out of the comfort zone, but I'm really glad for it to challenge me. So yeah, I think that is really nice and cute. I don't think we need anything. Maybe no, because it's going to go into a pocket, isn't it? I keep forgetting myself. So like if you had this as the pocket, that would then tuck into the top of the pocket, over the pocket like that. Perhaps we can make a pocket for it to go into. Is there anything in here that we could use? It needs to be quite a deep one. How about that? That's not deep enough. Okay, so we need to make it out of some scrapbook. I should have some spare Tim Holtz scrapbooking card that I, again they're not deep enough, and then again they're not deep enough. It is if we do it that way. Maybe we just do that and then it can go on to, I say a page, it's not a journal what my idea is, but I'm putting together, I want some pages sewn into it, and it's just going to be this like big mega flip folio pocket thing that I've kind of got my eye on to make. So right, let's make sure we've got that in there and it's straight, so we can cut the pockets down about there. Let's just get my cutter out. So where's my line? There's my line. Right on there, lovely. That's another good scrap. The other thing I've pulled out is these grungy things that I've made. Now I don't think I want to put a divot on the top because you're not going to see it anyway when it's in here. So that's going to be the pocket. So let's ink around it and then we can decorate it up with some, see what other bits of ephemera we've got in Heather's kit that we can decorate up, and then we've got a pocket that the tag will fit into that we can then attach to our folio. Okay, I think I want it, which way do I want it? That way? Yeah, I think we'll go that way. So let's have a little look at the ephemera. Sorry, I'm probably off camera looking at that. I'm trying not to hit my head on the thing. What about? Oh, look at that, that's got hats mentioned on it. So I could use that. That's quite good. There's that gentleman again. I do like that. Do like him. What have we got? We've got some smaller little bits at the bottom here. Maybe we could just have a little cluster or something, or maybe that could just go there. Maybe we want a little label. Okay, let's see, we'll go with these and see what we want. First of all, let's ink them up. Oh, I need to do my little notches. I wonder if it's gonna take too much of it out. In that case, then we will just use my crocodile and just do this little half hole on here. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Now we can have, oh, I'm thinking, wasn't I? Getting carried away. Oh, I forget that this ink pad is very juicy now. It's been, I've had to press on it hard for quite some time until I got my re-inker. So I'm not used to it being so juicy. I give it a good old press down and it's like loads of ink comes up. Now, where were we with this? I just wondered if we wanted a bit more of this under it. Maybe at the side. So let's just cut a wedge off. Give it a bit of a a yank and a pull. Sorry, off camera again. A yank and a pull to grungy that up. And we're not going to need it all, but I'm just wondering if we have that like so. It's upside down. We can have that on there. And that, like that. And then the hat would slide down into the pocket. I just feel I want a little bit, maybe this, maybe we need to swap sides, maybe we need to, let's cut this off at about here. Yeah, maybe we need to swap sides. And maybe we need to open this out a little wider so that we've got that. And I'm just wondering, does that want to go behind it? There's a bit more of a cluster. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I like that. So let's pop a bit of, well, let's first put this down. I've got an idea it's going to go along this bit here. Do I know where I'm positioning it? Oh, I don't need to use Fabri-Tac glue for this, but never mind, I've used it. And we want that somewhere about there. It was. Now, if I just do a little bit of the Fabri-Tac, just so that we tuck this down and hold it in place. There we go. Let's put Fabri-Tac on here. It's running low. Had it on its side for a little while, but it's not playing ball. Come on, come on. I want to work today, not tomorrow. Glue. I might have to get my new one for my next video. It's across the room, so I know I'm conscious I don't have a great deal of time for filming capacity. I have about 40 minutes at the most on my phone, and we're 23 minutes already, so right, just pressing that down through that material, and that will hold that nicely. Lovely. So that's that, and then where are we going to, do we just have that on the top? I think I might want a little something else behind it, actually. A bit of, let's dip into my pot. If I dig down, I know there's some darker threads. Here we go. I might just leave them out. Here we go. Wrap it all around somehow. I'm tempted to staple that. Yeah, I think I'll put the lid on my glue. I think I'm going to staple that, and then if needs be, because it's going to be down the bottom, we'll just put a little bit of masking tape over it so that it doesn't catch when it goes in. Oops, sorry, it doesn't go into the pocket. It doesn't catch when we put that in. Right, I just want to staple right in the middle there. Lovely. Now, where's my little crimpers? Can I reach into there? Oh, just. I'm not going to be able to reach that one. So let's just see if we can do it. Hold them like that and just push that down. there, we got it flat. So I'll just grab a bit of masking tape just to go over there. A bit of extra glue on it so it sticks. Oh, I don't know if you can hear in the background. Blackbird singing beautifully. Oh, can't see him on my garden fence. He must be, he's probably in the big bay tree at the bottom of the garden. There, so there we go. We've used one of the bits of ephemera and some of the bits, one of the little cards, and this is my pocket, my flip thing here with the paper clips. It's still a work in progress. Can just go on the page and that pulls out. That's lovely. I like that. I will come to perhaps do some videos on this side of things and show you, but next I want to, let's see, what else do we want to work on? Oh, I do like those cards, but I want to work on, where are the little minis? The minis behind? Yes, the minis are behind. I want to work with these next, so I'll leave that to the side. These are just, they're gorgeous, they are. I love them. He's nice. He's very, very dapper in his top hat. You got another one there. Yeah, I did print these twice, so there we go. That's the 3 with the top hat. So we need a bit of card base. I've got some brown card here. What do we measure? And what do we measure with those? That's about 7.5. So if I cut these 7.5 this way, oops. Oh, couldn't do that if I tried to put it through there. There we go. Right, 7.5 that way should give me pretty much a square. So 7.5. It's 2. One more, and we'll see if we can get these little 3 done. We're still okay for time? Yeah, still okay for time. Okay, so this is what we've got, and what I was thinking of doing is just put in some book page or something like that behind it. I've got some elements in here that I think would look good. I've got some scraps here. They're all a bit stiff. That's a nice colour. A bit of grunge there that I've pulled out. All sorts of grunginess. There we go. Let's have a play with what we've got here, so that we're not forever rummaging. Right. I'm just wondering if it would look nice if it was backed onto there. I think it would. So let's ink this up. Glue it onto here, and then we'll cut it out. I just find that's the easiest way, rather than trying to cut the exact size first. Okay. What do we want? Just a little border? Yeah, just a little border. There we go. Just put a bit too much glue on. squeaking out. Now I'm going to leave these two for the moment, just see if we can get one done, and then if we've got time we'll do the others. So let's just bring this back, and actually that's not the straight edge, this is the straight edge. So we just want, I'm just eyeballing basically the same, trying to get the same amount all around, and just seeing. There we go. And then that's going to go on here. But what I want to do, I think, is... Now, do I want it so that I put some eyelets in it? That would be quite nice, an eyelet on here. But we definitely need to do something in the background. Let's just give this page an ink as well. That always makes it look nicer and grungier. There, that looks good. Now, do we want to cover this all completely? Actually, I think what I might like to do, what's the blue look like on it? Maybe, what else have we got? I've got a bit of this. This is just the lining from... Sounds so good. Ripping fabric. That does sound good. Right, let's just go again and rip another bit off here, and we'll see what we get. Oops, that's the seams not cutting, and then we'll pop that back out of the way. Okay, so I was just wondering whether a little something behind it like that. Yeah, I quite like that. Now I've cut the edge, but I will just with my fingers just pull at it and just fray it a little bit, get that frayed. Okay, so we had that like that. Now I'm thinking maybe a bit of book page. Grab a bit of book page. What's something that's it needs to be quite straight, bit of book page. I think I might have to just cut one from here. It's so old, this book. It's got the gluey bit. Let's just get rid of that. Just use this to tear down. Hopefully I can. And I think I'm going to go across here, just because I want a thicker text all the way down the side. So we'll take that off there for the moment. Let's just put this to kind of where we want it, and then we'll just tear off there, and then alright, so we'll go to the edge, tear there. Okay, so that's going to go on. We're going to have that hanging there. That's him on there. Then I think we will put an eyelet in the top there, and then we can look to see, maybe that's a bit big, but I've got some little bits in here. Maybe we'll see. Okay, let's get this down. So we need to ink these two. And on the blue page, I'm just going to have a quick guzzle on my drink. Sorry, before it goes too cold, as it's a herbal infusion tea that's a detox tea, it's called, from Pucker, and they're not very nice when they go cold. So right, where's my thingies? There we go. I want it more on this side. I've got a little bit of time for movement. There we go. Let's move this out the way. Oh, I usually have that on the screen, don't I, to show what we're doing, as it's my DT project. Lovely. So that's on there. We want this kind of here. So let's just put a blob of glue down. Come on, you've been on the side. You should be full and easy to use. There we go. Now I'm going to stick. Actually, I'm going to wait now and just see if whatever else we want to put on it, we want to tuck in it. So let's have a look at what we've got. Unless we do that, a lucky number 5. That's quite funny. Got all sorts of little odds in here that might go, or we could just have a number. I quite like the fun of that. Let's just see if there's anything else we want. Do we want a ticket or something poking out? Maybe something like that poking out. Actually, maybe I might want it this side poking out like that. Or do we want... I quite like all of that, so I don't want to lose that bottom bit. Let's see, maybe keep this. Would look nice. Yeah, you don't see that much of it, do you? Maybe just a snippet of this. So you've got that there. We'll have him there. And you just see a bit like that. Yeah, that's not too bad. I don't think I'm finding anything else here that I think would work. I don't think I want a stamp or anything. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. Now I don't need all of this, so I'm going to tear it. That's the bit we're going to use, and I can use that for another thing. Okay, so give this a quick ink. I've done all round, you only need to do the side that's going to show, but never mind. We will just ink around this as well. Then we can put a little eyelet in, and hopefully, yeah, we will virtually be done. Unfortunately, unless I learn to how to fast forward some of the you know, a section of the video, so that you don't always see me gluing, inking, that kind of thing. I don't know how to do that midway through a video. I can fast forward a whole video or speed it up, should I say, but I don't know how to do it just a little section of the video, so I do apologise. It's real time. You're getting me in real time crafting. So it's looks about centre. Straight, slightly move it, there we go. So press down. That's that. I'm just wondering if I want just a hint of that another colour under there. Yeah, I think I do. So I'm just going to put this glue all across here, spread that out what was leaking. And then put glue on this. Stand that up now because we're at the end of my video. And that goes down there. Lovely. Make sure we press down. Yeah, that, I really like that. So let's get a little eyelet out. Oops, avalanche on my craft trolley. Now I think a gold, oops, would look nice. Let's put glue on my tweezers. And then I want my crocodile. That's the big one. Hopefully it's not too wet. I'm doing this, so we want to come in about there. Lovely. Push my little eyelet through. Crimp it down. Lovely. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look good? Really grungy. And then that can either just hang on the page, so that you've got me here, because I'm going to put an eyelet on here, that can just hang, or it could just be a little cluster on the page, or a little journaling card. That is really nice. So that's the video for today. Hashtag Little Joys of Wednesday DT. I've shown you the kit. I've gone ahead and made this little journaling card that's got the lovely top hat on the top, and we then, because that's how I wanted it to tuck over the pocket, we've gone ahead and made a little pocket using some of the ephemera, and then we've gone and made this cute little card. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you very, very much for watching. Do go and check out Heather's Etsy. I'll leave the links below. And also check us out at Little Joys of Bujo on Instagram, and my Instagram at BumbleBeeCrafts13, where I will probably show you more pictures of things, because I'll carry on making some more of these cards like this, and then I will post them onto my Instagram account, so you get to see a fuller range of bits that I've made. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. Take care everyone. Bye.